Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Brandon Golding. I'll be managing your program for the day. In a light break from protocol, I would like to do welcomes. So I will start off by welcoming all residents, all claimants, and all children of District 6. I would then like to welcome the Honourable Minister for Rural Development and Land Reform. I would then like to welcome the Executive Mayor, Alderman Dan Plato, all MACO members of the City of Cape Town, all councillors, all honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this auspicious day. At this juncture, I would like to hand across for introductions Male Committee Member Maria Niva.
What a wonderful day and what a wonderful people. So from my part, I really just want to introduce the wonderful people that are prepared to really walk the mile now. And we want to make the mile a sprint mile. So first, and really the driver of the process at this stage, Honourable Minister Didiza. Thank you for being here and thank you for allowing us to be part of the team. And then, I think by the time we all know Mayor Alderman Dan Plato, Mayor, thank you for allowing us to be part and parcel of this family. And then, right behind me, you know, in Afrikaans we've got a saying, agter elke suksesvolle man staan 'n baie meer suksesvolle vrou, né? En vandag is dit bietjie anders om. Ek en die minister staan voor. Hulle staan agter ons, né? So baie dankie aan District 6 werkkomitee wat dit vir ons moontlik gemaak het. Baie dankie. And then part and parcel of my colleagues and the MACO members is Councillor Alderman Grant Twick. Thank you for being part of the team and thank you, in any case, Minister, the majority of the budget needs to come from here. So we need to keep it on the right side. And then, but the most important people are you. And this is one of your representatives. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in generations here. So I just want to welcome you to your own place. And may this be the start of a sprint race to welcome you for the next round.
Your Honour, the Mayor, the Council of the Mayor, and everybody concerned here. You have no idea what a wonderful occasion this is for me. I was born here in District 6 and I've travelled the world. I was one of the lucky people that had that foundation. I am very happy to be part of this, to have Hanover Street once again in our lifetime. You know, Hanover Street meant so much to many of us, to so many families and friends. There was always something happening here in Hanover Street. I can remember as a boy being born in Little Lisa Street, number 1, a few yards away from the 7 Steps. You know, my mother was a seamstress, and of course, if she wanted to get rid of me, she would send me to the 7 Steps because my father had an uncle who lived on the 7 Steps, and 7 Steps used to be my playground. I can't tell you how happy I am that this street, Hanover Street, has been recreated. And of course, my childhood was always at the mosque here in Hanover Street. And I can tell you that part of my cousins is the Imam here, and I'm very happy to say thank you that he is here, Imam or Sheikh Ismail. I am very happy to be among you. And once again, I would like to say, you know, I remember as a boy all the wonderful shops in Hanover Street, starting from Castle Bridge, where Sally Dolly's chemist was. I remember Peacecow, where all the music was playing loud and clear, and everybody seemed to be dancing along. I remember up to Tennant Street, where there was a dairy, there was a Levine shop where you can buy the bricks and cement, and you know, and above it there were always the tailors that never, for me, never worked. I don't know why, because why? They always used to love watching the ladies passing by. I can tell you there were many occasions, and of course there was the bar, famous bar, also on the corner of Stanton Street. Further up you used to get the Star Bicycle, the fish market, and of course there were a little bar and the Globe gang. That was a home where they always stood around. And it was going further up to Russell Street, where there was the Blue House, the Avalon Bioscope, and Carter's Butchery. And further back, there was buses that sold all our horses. Then we went along to further up to Hanover Street, and the Ockburn Hall was there. And that's where I, as a youngster, used to go and rehearse to do some ballets created for me here in Cape Town that always got sold out at the City Hall for 2 weeks running on many occasions. Then we come to the end of Hanover Street, which was Chapel Street. Chapel Street diverted into Windsor Road, Windsor Street, and Little Hanover Street, and there was the end of the 6-6. Well, I can't tell you how happy I am to remember all these places, and I've danced all over the world. Many of you would know about my career, having been the first black in the world to dance and to dance with the Royal Ballet and with all the famous dancers like Dame Margot Fontaine, Dame Beryl Gray, Dame Svetlana Beryosova, everybody of world fame I danced with. And let me tell you, I had one conviction in mind: to be a great success. As a black boy, as you know, coming from South Africa, and above all, Cape Town, my home, I wanted to come back and plow back whatever I could. And I've done so with the greatest of pleasure. I would also like to say I had the honor of dancing and being chosen by the Royal Ballet to dance for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. I was chosen to dance at her coronation, and every king and queen of the world that were invited were sitting in the audience. Every prime minister that were invited were in the audience, and every president of the world that were invited were in the audience. And that I have one thing in mind, My success was for South Africa and for all of you. I love you all and thank you very much. And I'm very proud to have been asked.
Let us raise our hands, close our eyes. I greet you with the universal greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, which means peace and blessings unto all of you. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Thanks and gratitude to the Lord of the universe. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, the most merciful, most beneficent. Rabbana, our Lord. لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. Do not blame us if we have heard or we have forgotten. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. Do not overburden us like those before us. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. Our Lord, do not burden us for what we cannot carry. Give us the ease that you have given those before us. Truly you have declared in the glorious Quran, Inna ma'al usri yusra. Verily with every difficulty there come ease. Give us victory over those who disbelieve and those who oppress us. Give us victory in the world wherever there might be difficulty. Grant ease to be wherever there might be. We rename today Hanover Street, as we have returned to District 6, we ask Thee to all those that are oppressed and that have been forcibly removed from their homes, for them to return wherever they might be to their own homes, inshallah, with Your grace and with Your power. Truly, innaka ala kulli shay'in qadeer, that You, our Lord Almighty, You have the power over all. We thank You, Almighty Allah, Lord of the universe. Grant us ease wherever there might be difficulty. Thank You very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you. I recognize the presence of our Honorable National Minister of Land Affairs, Minister Didiza. Ma'am, thank you so much. We had the opportunity early this morning to sit, to chat about District 6 and many other issues pertaining to District 6 and Cape Town. And I want to thank the Minister for openness in discussing those issues with me. I greet also our City Manager, Mr. Plato, somewhere in the crowd. He's right next to me. Also, Mayoral Committee members, Maria Nivot, she played a major role in assisting with the street naming public participatory process. Also Councillor Grant Tweek, our Mayoral Committee member for Urban Management. But a number of other councillors here in the crowd and around us. But also I greet the leadership of the broader District 6. All the leaders, without mentioning any particular names, from the District 6 Working Committee, from the District 6 Museum, look at all the other District 6 entities operating, associated with the area, but also you, the ordinary members of the public, also you, the claimants, the people, and that was part of our discussion, how best to see that the claimants return much sooner to their land. And that was really the basis of the discussion between myself and the Honourable Minister, but later on we will unveil much more of that. But today we're here as part of a very important process, a process stemming from over a couple of months long. The renaming, the changing of Keizersgracht to the wonderful, lovely Hanover Street. Now let me thank the working committee. Azam, right here at my back, you and your team, we receive a comprehensive letter from you and your organization where you instruct the city of Cape Town favorably, looking at how quick, how soon the name changing can take place. And the city of Cape Town Council approved the process, and the process was spearheaded and led by the planning directorate under the auspices of Marianne Nieuwoud standing next to me. And I want to say to all of the lovely people of this area, look, we receive just around 2,000 communiques back from you guys. And people living all over the Cape Flats, they did respond in a dramatic fashion. It was one of the biggest amount of inputs we received as part of public participation. And I also remember the meetings we had with entities, with people, to say to them, people were a little bit agitated. The process takes so long, and we had to follow, unfortunately, a legalized kind of a process. And we had to see the legal processes through. But then you understand, and you said you will give us the necessary space to complete our work. So, without saying an awful lot, I just hope this name change will help to ease some of the pain. The name change will help to say to you, you're busy getting back what you deserve. In the week, I talked to a number of other entities, and I said, and I also mentioned that to Ajam, I mentioned it to the minister even also this morning, and I said, I see what's happening right here today as only as part of a process. The process is definitely not completed. There's other issues that needs to fall into place as well. And I hear and I understand the noises, and I want to say to the entire District 6 family, the city of Cape Town, I myself, my office, we heard the noises. This is phase 1, this is only a phase of other phases that needs to follow. But later on, we unveil a bit more about that. I want to say to you for your input, for your patience, thank you so much. It's a wonderful moment for the city, for you as the claimants, to allow the city of Cape Town to help you to see this process through. And I thank God that we could join hands. And I may be, Minister, lastly, to say that with agitation at the beginning, and I could say to many people, for once and for all in the history of Cape Town, let us all put our politics aside. And we have done that. We have done that. And you see the result if we put politics aside. My taking to many entities was, I respect who you are. I respect where you belong. I respect your beliefs. And what you can see here today, even I myself and the minister, the city of Cape Town and national government, we share a platform. And that is what must happen with many issues we want to achieve in our society. Sometimes we must put the fightings one side, and we must put shoulder against the wheel to achieve something not for our benefit, but for the benefit of all the people out there. Let me, before we do the official, the real unveiling, let me also allow the Honourable Minister to say a couple of words and to address you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor and Plato. To our mayoral council members who are here, and I've already seen that I've got partners in this development of District 6, people with the money, they are always at a local level. So I'm happy. I also want to recognize the Provincial Minister for Cultural Affairs and Sport, the community of District 6, and your various representative structures that are here. I also want to thank the members of the working committee with whom we've been able to navigate one of the difficult challenges. I know that in the past few months there might have seemed to be hostilities or challenges, but when we met together with yourselves, we agreed that people first. Our cause is to be able to save the community of District 6 and the entirety of South Africa. I also want to recognize the local councillors and other leaders who are here present, officials of the department, our guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor and privilege that I accepted your invitation to share this important, auspicious National Day with you. This is because of the significance of what is going to be done today, the renaming of the street back to its original name, Hanover Park. Hanover Street. It's not a park, it's a street that holds many memories for those who live in District 6, who were forcibly removed in the 60s and the 70s. Today brings painful and beautiful memories together. I can imagine those of you who lived here in District 6 at the time. You remember those who stayed in the street as we heard from one of our fathers. You remember the games you may have played in these streets as young kids and being reprimanded by your parents about the dangers of playing in the streets. You may also remember the walks together with your friends and your loved ones in these very streets. These are beautiful memories that the name of these streets bring back to you. It also holds the pain of the forced removals and the subsequent obliteration of your history as a people. The new name became alien to you, for it had no meaning and no memory that you wish to remember. So the symbol of what we will be doing today adds another important step in the nation of building our community. It is about preserving our heritage as a people as well as our identity. As it is suggested that a concerted effort to preserve our heritage is a vital link to our cultural, educational, aesthetic, inspirational and economic legacies. All of these things that quite literally makes us who we are. The community of District 6 was and still is a vibrant community. The Group Areas Act might have separated you as a community and you found yourselves in different locations, but that never broke your spirit and the vibrancy that you had as a community and as a people. As part and parcel of the liberation struggle, you understood that it was important to record your history and keep the memory and offer opportunities to many in our society and elsewhere to learn about the history of your community. The museum has ensured that its space will also enable reflections about the history of District 6. In itself, gives us a window of understanding the rich history of non-racial and cosmopolitan communities that once formed a fabric of our society. Like Sophiatown, District 6 brought people from different social, religious, class, cultural, and racial backgrounds together as one community at peace with itself. This was an area where freed slaves, merchants, artisans, laborers, and immigrants lived together. It is said that this community had the links between the city and the port. The political settlement that ushered the democratization process in it brought the hope to those who were forcibly removed that maybe this process will create an opportunity for rebuilding from the ruins what was lost during the years of dispossession. This ray of hope was concretized in the making of our Constitution, which is a product of our history. In 2002, we were here in District 6. Some of you will remember that. It was full of pain and jubilation because for once we saw the first steps of coming back to District 6. The community of District 6 utilized that opportunity. The beginning of restitution process was undertaken in the first decade of our freedom, even though we have not yet concluded that very process. I'm happy that the city is here with us today. One of the issues we will need to reflect on beyond today is what we can collectively do to assist in the identification of the land in which we can assist the claimants of District 6 to resettle back in the city once again. I'm happy that in my discussion today with the mayor as well with the councillor, the MMC responsible for planning, we agreed that collectively we must find a solution in dealing with this matter. This gesture will go a long way in rebuilding our community and the nation, as well as in restoring the inalienable right to the dignity of the people in District 6. I must say, Honorable Mayor, and to the community, for us as national government, this is an important National Heritage Day. For together, we are seeing another step that contributes towards the coming back and the reunion of our community. And I would like to wish the community of District 6 my congratulations once more. And to say to you, your vibrancy, it's still depicted even in our engagements today. I will write a little bit of story about the conversation in our meetings, maybe when I'm aged and I'm sitting under a tree. that vibrancy of the 70s, the 50s and the 60s never eluded you. We always have very robust debate, but what is important, collectively all of us agree that our interest is towards the community of District 6. To that, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to be part of your celebration.
3, 2, 1, Hanover Street!